Congratulations, Tom. Front row position for you. At that lap, that was absolutely all out, wasn't it?
It was, and maybe a bit more.
Yeah, we saw the dust flying.
Did you?
Yeah.
I thought I was going to get away with that. I thought that was going to be a good excuse to kind of have, oh, you see, I just backed off of that last sector. Yeah, it doesn't work like that, does it? That was genuinely quite scary. I think my hands have gone white now from gripping on the steering wheel that hard through then. But we made a load of changes between free practice 1 and free practice 2, and the car felt magnificent. So I am really, really happy with that. That's the quickest we've been around Thruxton by a country mile, by probably nearly a second. So yeah, there's that's 12 months of development under our belts, and it goes to show that we've made some big improvements. So, you know, when Dan did his time in free practice 1 and free practice 2, I thought that's quick. That's going to be tough to beat. So, yeah, nearly, very, very nearly. It's always close around here, but no, full credit to Dan. He has the biggest talent bag of the day.
Well, at risk of scaring you again, you can probably see the footage of that accident.
I just missed it.
It was you were well off the track there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, I was going to say yes is the word.
I don't know how else I can gloss that one up. Yes, I was.
All right. Well, especially for you, we're going to let you have another look at it.
Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that.
Proper lawn mowing.
Yeah, that was. I'll send Pat an invoice for that. Because when I went for a track walk last night, the grass was a little long out the back, so I thought if I just trim it down for him, and he'll appreciate that. So yeah, Pat, the invoice is in the post there, mate.
That's a new one in the list of drivers' excuses. I haven't had that one for a while.
It's a big book, but it's unfortunately how to come up with professional racing drivers' excuses is not out anytime soon. So don't worry about that.
As you said, you made a lot of changes to the car between free practice and qualifying, but I know back at base you've really been focusing on getting this qualifying pace right, haven't you? That's been
key this year because we don't have the soft tyre or the hard tyre. Obviously we wouldn't have it here anyway, but because we haven't had that, it's kind of made qualifying a little bit more important, because if you had a bad qualifying, you could always sort of make it up over the rest of the day with a brave tyre choice or a bit of luck. Whereas we just don't have that this year because, like I said, we're on the same tyres all weekend. So yeah, it ends up being you can have, you know, if you qualified at the front, and hopefully for me, we can have 3 good races instead of last year when it'd be 1 good, a bad, and then a good run at the end. So, yeah, fingers crossed that's going to set us up quite nicely.
Good stuff. We look forward to seeing you how you get on tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Well, let's bring in the man now who just pipped Tom to that pole position. Dan Camish getting his 2nd career pole. And the guys, Dan, were talking about the fact that this is Honda's home circuit. It's the 10th anniversary of your partnership with Urasa. So, great way to get the party started.
It is. What a great way to get the party started. Yeah, 10 years with Urasa. You know, it's fantastic coming here with a bit of a tweak to the car, you know, to celebrate that. And me and Matt have both been strong. You know, I've been strong in the first 2 sessions, and it's a funny one, that, because you go into it thinking this is yours to lose, and I really tried to lose it, didn't I? Pretty much ruined the first set by too much enthusiasm, not enough talent. But yeah, recovered it, and I'm really happy with the pole lap actually in the end, because not only was it a good lap, but you know, to come off the back of putting it in the grass a few minutes earlier, like Tom was saying before, you know, you've got to take a bit of a brave pill to really deliver the lap round here, and I just too much bravery, not quite enough talent, but we recovered it in the end, and yeah, it's really great pole.
Well, you recovered it, and how? I mean, you qualifying lap records, or you know, beating the qualifying lap record in the first and second sessions. So to go on and go quicker still in qualifying proper, that car is just flying around here.
Yeah, the car dynamics have done a great job. You know, we are strong here, the Honda in general as a package, but we've worked at it. We've developed it. We've improved incrementally every year I've been in it, and every year we've had the FK8, and that's the result. On a circuit it suits, with the drivers turned up to 11, we can deliver a really good lap. So yeah, it's nice to have a quality lap record. It's nice to not be a bridesmaid. I seem to qualify second most of the time, so it's nice to just take that one more. Yeah, but it's only part of the battle. You know, the real fun starts tomorrow.
you were in the pits for the final 4 or 5 minutes of that session. Were you quite comfortable and confident that you could keep the pole position, or did you have any concerns that someone might come along and swipe it?
I wouldn't say comfortable. Thruxton is notoriously hard on tyres. We only get a certain amount this weekend to use. Basically, after lap 1, you're going to struggle to do it again. So what do? You either sit there, you either drive around knowing you're not going to improve, and no reason to do that, or you come in and sit and pray that nobody's got anything left, and thankfully it was the latter. No one seemed to have anything quite left at the end. So yeah, first pole position of the year and my second of my career, so very, very happy.
Well done you. We'll let you go
Cheers.
and get your bridal corsage ready. And we'll bring in teammate Matt Neal. So 2 Hondas in the top 3. And Matt, how much do you love this circuit?
I hate it. I was just talking to Tom out of camera shop, and he goes, I hate qualifying here. And I went, I love it, but I hate it too as well. It's so on the edge and so hanging on. I mean, in free practice 1, Dan and Tom were straight on it, and I was, well, man, at my age, I've got to build myself up a bit.
So despite all the years that you've been coming here and the fantastic record that you have here, it still makes you a little bit nervous?
Oh yeah, we were both nervous before we went out, but year on year, fair play to the BARC. Every year you come back, they make circuit improvements, and they've done a great load of work outside of church. And I was going to go and compliment the guys. So the circuit's looking well.
Well, amazing pace we've seen from you in qualifying. What are your thoughts looking forward to tomorrow and translating that pace into race results?
Well, I was resigned myself early on that I was going to be behind Dan, and then suddenly I ended up on first, and I thought I got a chance here. And then Tom beat me, and then I've never been so chuffed to be picked off the front row as when Dan did it. So made us a Halford Jurassic car on the front. Race trim, it's all about qualifying. BTC's so close now, it's all about qualifying. So at least we're starting at the right end, but Thruxton is one of the places you can overtake. The slipstreaming, drafting. You just got to keep it tight. Make sure you get a good start, because the BMs will be somewhere alongside us, I'm sure, by the first complex.
We're looking forward to it. Best of luck out there tomorrow. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Louise.